You're live. I never believe
Hello,
it.
life.
Hello, live. Ah. All right. So we're back from Moss and Stone. I know I kind
Massive
of Moss
Stone.
and Stone. I know I left us hanging last week. I was like, I don't know if we're gonna do anything, and then when I decided 2 days later that we would, I didn't tell anybody. So that was smart. So real quick, gonna catch up on what we got going. Bashkin audiobook still in the works. That's going to be a very long project. But old Sage is knocking it out of the park. There's Twice Dead Mage and Glee. Hello. Book number 2. So I did make a post a while back about how I was picking up a editor from ReadZ, and I was like, kind of had my doubts. Well, that didn't go very good. It was a terrible editor, but I have reunited with my first original editor, and I can't remember if I told anybody about this. So we are back working together, and it's gonna be great. She's already got some stuff for me to work on. Very much looking forward to that, so it can finally start moving. That second book just kind of got stuck for a good while. Was pretty frustrating, and just as big, if not bigger, Peter's Kickstarter is live. It went live 2 days ago, and it got 50% funded in the first half of the day. So half funded in half a day. It's kind of hit that.
Pointing in the right direction.
Yeah. It had that first initial wave, and now it's kind of doing that trickle thing. But it's over 50%, and it's only just a couple days into the campaign. So that's really good. Hoping it'll keep trickling up. So if you haven't done that already, go back it if that's something you're able to do. Hello, Grimwood Games. His second favorite. You're his second favorite German.
Twice that mage.
Cecilia is still number 1. All right. So for today, we're actually gonna do some fun stuff. We're just going to roll some dice. So as a matter of fact, Blaze, roll some dice and let me double check and make sure it works.
Coming right up. 3d6. Whoosh.
Why am I not seeing it? Oh, because I didn't have it loaded. There it goes. All right. So that's how that's going to work. So you should be able to see some dice rolls, so that'll be fun. But we're going to do some combat testing. We're going to build a couple characters and try them out. We're at that point. There's only so much more hemming and hawing I can do. So I'm going to go down south on the board. And I figured I'd just pull a couple creatures right out of the vanilla EZD6 just to see how they do. And we did decide last week, we talked about the predator thing when enemies win it. They're just going to negate karma use, so it's kind of going to fall into the vanilla magic rules of EZD6. But since we don't have magic, it's going to be the predator stuff. So we'll try a couple vanilla creatures. We may pull some more out of the book. I just have some goofy squirrel characters down here. Blaze, if you want to drop different tokens down on the board, you can. I don't care. I just thought the squirrels were funny looking.
Well, I didn't prepare any tokens.
Oh, that's all right. You can drop some World Shapers art and do a little self-promotion if you want.
Do I have any... I don't have like any critters. I do have like furries.
Furries. We'll put them on the enemy side.
I mean, I gotta represent every genre, right?
That's right. All right. So I don't know if you even need to see this part of the board, Blaze, but I am from the center where we started. If you just go straight down, that's where I have the stuff. So if you want to like make notes to keep up with your health or something, we can. It's where I will be doodling for sure.
Moving that we go.
All right, and I did realize, kind of last minute, it's like, what happens if the predator roll ties? I thought it'd be interesting to say the players still go first, but nobody gets predator abilities, and the whole karma negating thing goes out the window. So everything just kind of cancels each other out. I'm also considering for the predator rolls on the enemy side, they will generally not have a high as rating as the party, but they similar to the magic resistance in vanilla EZD6, you'll take the highest enemy and then add plus 1d6 for every creature you're going against. What is the most min-max for combat PC you can make in Moss and Stone? Well, we might find out. We got Blaze with us. He knows how to juggle all those things.
Pick up
Ooh.
this one.
Ooh.
I mean, not quite a critter, but
Well, you know what? Well, we'll put him over here. We'll say he's the gargoyle. I almost
good
died to
point.
a gargoyle in an EZD6 game. He exploded my shield. That was the only reason I survived. So
Ooh.
ties or no? Well, kind of. The players then it just kind of defaults to vanilla EZD6. The players go first, and there's none of the karma negating, and then you don't get any of the special predator abilities. So I don't know how frequent a tie will happen. But I figured you needed something in place. Ooh. All right. Is that what you're going to be? You going to be a ninja?
It's less a ninja and more like somebody with two swords.
All right.
Quickly striking.
Very
I'm
cool.
still looking through all the critter looking people I have.
Well,
I
that's
mean,
all
I've
right.
got a werewolf.
All right. So what do you want to be?
And
What class specialization do you want to test out first?
I mean, I could go good old barbarian. I do like the reckless lifestyle
Yeah.
in game. In real life, I'm very much risk averse.
So ttrpgs play the thing you're not. All right. So a barbarian. Let's see. So when you pick
Going
a specialization, you get what comes with the job too. So the job being the warrior, that means you're going to have your 3 strikes, your armor's going to be 4+, all that, and then whatever your specialization changes. It's unga bunga.
Unga bunga, yeah. I thought I don't really have a furry barbarian, so I'm just going with like normal unga bunga looking dude.
That's fine. That's fine. So barbarian, you'll get brutal strikes, which is straight out of vanilla EZD6. You use a 2-handed weapon, but you crit on a 5 instead of just 6. But you don't get to use a shield. You don't have armor, so your armor rating goes up to 5+, but you get an additional strike. So we can just doodle this on the board. Your armor
Basically,
save.
I've got 4 health, right?
Yeah. And your armor save is +5+.
My writing is maybe I can do like more elegant lines.
Right.
I'm not very good at this, am I?
You crit on a 5. When you're about to lose your last strike, roll 1d6 on a 6. You do not take the hit. And you just keep on.
Yeah.
So.
Huh. I just realized something.
What's up?
We are fighting predators, right?
Yeah.
Where is it?
And your predator rating is 2d6.
There we go.
Oh. Oh my.
Okay, you might be a bit too big. Yeah, from the creature rules chapter. T-Rex with feathers.
All right, so let's scoot this guy out here. That's the weirdest looking gargoyle I ever did see. But it'll work. He's got claws. Claw, bite. Doesn't have horns, but that's all right. We'll say he bites twice. All right, so this is kind of a stronger enemy, so I guess we'll put him just at 2d6 for his predator, the same way you would, or same as yours.
Oh. So I'm just fighting alone?
Yeah, for now.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's do 2. Let's do 2 because the gargoyle's pretty nasty with those 4 attacks. He might just blast through one of you. So what other else do you want to play?
Okay, let's see. If I've got a frontliner, then it probably makes sense to have like some sort of backliner. Bugmaster's probably too complicated for now. I guess I could. Scholar? What can you do? Clinging to the past when you use Whisperstone. Roll a. Oh, I don't get any Whisperstones, right? From the start.
Doesn't that one say you start with some?
Oh, you learn studies in our. Oh, wait. Blah, blah. I should actually read this out loud. You've learned a thing or two from your studies and are able to reevaluate a threat under certain conditions. You may reroll a predator resistance die once if it lands on a 1. Whisperstone enthusiasts can identify Whisperstones when they are found/discovered. And Scholar, when using a Whisperstone, roll a 1d6. On a 6, the Whisperstone is not consumed in the process and may be used again later. Reading between the lines can use karma against the GM. Nope, doesn't say anything about starting off with a Whisperstone.
Okay.
So
We
I
might
guess
add
I'm a
that.
mate without any spells.
We can give you one. I don't have the big list. Those are actually still up here on the board. I don't even have numbers on them, so. Or actually, no, I do. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna.
I
I
started the
want more
table.
of a nature flavored caster since we are critters. Elementalist art, go.
Aha!
So, what else do I get? I've got an armor of 6, so no armor basically. And wait, write it
What did you pick? The priest or
down. The scholar.
scholar?
Uh, so
Ooh, you can use karma against the GMs. Yeah.
6 armor. And I've got 3 strikes. Go way better at this than I am.
There, I'm just gonna type it.
Yeah. And
3.
leaving the fence. I just bringing in the images.
Armor. What else? Your predator roll was 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And
So
my safe is 6.
yeah. Okay. Now, if you're fighting a hollow tongue, you get more. I think. Or was that was the priest? I'm sorry. All right. So, but the scholar or the student or whatever, you get to re-roll one predator roll die if you fail. So, are we ready to fight a gargoyle that looks like a T-Rex?
All right.
All right.
Let's do this.
So let me roll my 2d6. I got a 6. So if you can match it.
Okay. So do I roll 6d? I mean 4d6 because
No,
my
it's
2
whoever
guys
is your highest in the party. They're the
okay.
same, so.
Too bad. I was like, oh, this is going to be easy to beat, but no. So, the highest value, right?
All right, you got a 6. So that's as high as you can go. So we did indeed tie the first time around. So that just means, oh, we didn't pick your predator abilities. Not that you'd be able to use them.
And no inclination.
Um.
Should I just pick
Oh
one
yeah,
quickly?
no inclinations. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Oh no. All right.
Yeah, I thought maybe you were skipping them on purpose to
No,
like
no.
just.
I'm just distracted. All right, so let's pick some inclinations.
Okay, one for each, right?
2 for each.
Oh, 2 for each. Okay, let's. Sharp insight, cannot be surprised, and have a boon on avoiding traps. Maybe pick something that actually makes sense for combat. I did not have time to. I'm gonna with Predator for my Barbarian. That makes sense, right? So plus 1 boon to your Predator rating. So I would have rolled
3d6. Yeah.
right?
Yep.
And we'll I am supposed to be a critter, right? So I think I'm gonna go with Climber with my Unga Bunga guy.
Unga
So
bunga.
boon to climbing if I want to jump onto the gargoyle.
All right.
And for my scholar, since I don't really have any spells, I think I'm gonna get me a sling with range training. So, and start with 2 sandwiches of your choice when reaching a safe. Maybe. Do I want to be chef? What else? Mix. I'm gonna go with venom resistance.
Ooh, poison.
Okay, and now predator. Boom. Wait, no, those are sandwiches. uh, 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 I'm gonna go with. Oh wait, I'm not really an armor guy, so maybe Defiant doesn't make the. I'm gonna go with counterattack from a barbarian, and what makes sense for my caster. Moment analyzer. When you use this ability, you can opt to assess the enemy instead of attacking. You or a player of your choice will gain a boon to the crit confirms. I'm going to take that for my scholar. So, have you written all that stuff down?
Some of it. Let's see. He
Okay,
got,
we
what
have
was it? Battlefield assessment or whatever.
analyzer.
Battlefield.
So he gets. How do I write? So no, I want to write something. And so climber and what was the other one I picked for the barbarian?
Venom resistance.
No, that was for the scholar.
Oh.
Uh, I was climber and predator. Yeah,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
predator. Oh wait, no, I went to Why am I not? Okay, and predator. There we go, and I need to Nation venom resistance. And the other one was range training. So I can
Okay.
actually
That's right, with
do
the
something
sling.
without my.
Okay. So this is one little gargoyle, and you get to go first.
All right.
I think he is
So,
a 3 to hit, according to that. So,
and I can just choose who goes first, right?
yep.
So I'm gonna use my scholar, who's gonna analyze. Ooh, yes, the T-Rex gargoyle. Yes, of course, of course.
Well, that's if you won
And
the predator roll, which you tied, remember? So you're
I don't.
this round the predator abilities are null.
Okay. Fine. Then my barbarian. Bonk. And I roll 2d6 because I'm trained
Yep.
in martial stuff. So and that's
Ho
double
ho.
six. That's a crit,
That's a
right?
crit, so
Confirmed
you get
crit.
to roll again.
But just 1d6, right?
Yeah.
And 5 or okay, no crit. As I'm just gonna go for the next. Whoa!
All right.
Cracking the
So
stone.
technically he's dead. You just critted him to death. That was one little gargoyle. So maybe I should have put a couple
Wait,
more out there.
what? I thought I didn't crit.
You did.
Oh,
You rolled a 6. That was a crit, and then you rolled a 3, right?
oh! I thought you had to to confirm the crit. You had to roll another 6 or 5 in my case because I'm barbarian.
No.
Okay.
So there, I think it was me and Sage. We were confused about that. It's like, oh, and you have to roll again, but it can be a little wonky. But I did find this line somewhere in the back of the book that clarified it. Now I gotta go find it again. Actually, I think I took a screenshot of it.
Been so busy that I didn't even read the chat. Ooh, there's so much chat I missed.
Yeah, sixes also explode if inflict one strike and then roll one die again. So,
hmm.
so I thought as long as it hit, it was another hit. I didn't know it had to. I don't think it has to keep rolling a six to count as damage. That's not how I've run it. So,
Okay.
because that would, I don't know, kind of be stinky if you got to roll another die and it just had such a high chance of not working. Um, did rules lock magic since it is consumable? Or you did rules like magic since it's consumable, but if spells are used, they're gone forever, at least until the end of the run. Unga bunga. The magic rock to death. Yeah. Alright. So, that one's
Okay.
dead.
Then I guess my priest just attacks the second gargoyle that appeared out of nowhere,
Yeah,
taking
he
out
was
his
there the whole
little
time.
sling with his little pebble, and I've got training, so it's 2d6 again, and that's
One hit.
one hit.
Yep. So he's down to one. And it's his turn. And he get 4 attacks. It doesn't say how many d6s. We'll just start with 1d6. We'll say he's a sissy gargoyle. So that would be a hit
And,
on, we'll say Unga Bunga right in front of me. So he has to do an armor save.
okay, that's just a 1d6, right?
Yeah.
Oh, did you roll that? Okay, 5
So
and
you
since
take a
I'm on
hit.
the bunker, that's not enough.
Take the hit.
Ah,
Yeah.
bunga.
And then we get to
So
go
I'm
again.
losing 1 health.
It's another hit. Unga Bunga's going down.
Another hit, and
Yeah.
I only get 1 armor save, right?
Yep. Well, no, I mean, you armor save each hit.
Ah,
Yep.
okay, then another. Come on, give me some. Nope.
I think Unga Bunga's going to die.
Bunga is going down quicker than I thought.
Oh, I got a 1. Okay. So that one misses for sure. Ooh, and that was a crit. So
Wait, what?
I got a crit on that last one. All right. So give me an
No.
armor save.
How could this happen to me? I rolled a. Oh, I rolled a 6. Yes. Yeah.
Very
So,
good. All
so I
right.
only lose 1, right?
Well, I think you lost 2 that whole turn.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, the whole turn. All right. So that was it. So now we got to do another predator roll. Because that
All
was
right.
the end of the turn.
And I get 3d6 because I've got the predator inclination.
Yes, right. And I only rolled a 3. So
I mean, I might get unlucky.
Ooh.
And 6.
Okay. So you get to go first again, but you also get your predator abilities.
So the priest is going to yawn. Oh, yes. Oh, of course. Analyze. Hit him in the wings. And that gives me, what was it again? Some crit bonus thing.
You got counterattack for Unga Bunga, and then the battlefield one is
Analyzer was, where are you? There we go. When you you can opt to assess the enemy. Instead, you or a player of your choice will gain a boon to their crit confirms. So if I crit, I get to um, roll again. So, Onga Bonga hits. And 1 and a 2. I don't think that's gonna hit anything.
nah. All right. So was that
What
Unga
did you
Bunga?
say about chicken wings? No, you should hit the wings. What? What are you doing? Attack him!
Oh my goodness. All right. So that was Unga Bunga. So then you're. Oh, so was that be? your doctor guy's turn, right? That's what his
Yeah,
word.
for
His.
analyzer, I have to sacrifice.
That's right.
I cannot attack. And
That's right. That's right. So okay. Oh boy, it's gargoyle T Rex time again. Unga Bunga's in trouble.
Unga Bunga, too angry to die.
Yeah, well, maybe. That's one attack down. Oh my goodness. Oh
Another
my
two.
goodness.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, Unga Bunga just.
I'm over here. I'm over here. Like Unga Bunga is a squirrel, and he's just.
Yeah. Oh, that's another way. We didn't pick a species either. We were just slapping your artwork down, and that I totally forgot. You're actually
I
gets.
don't think you have added species to the document
Did
you've
I forget to give
given
that
me
to you
anyway.
too? Okay.
Yeah.
I left you hanging on that regard.
Again, I thought we were testing. Maybe I should mention stuff when I notice that it's missing instead of assuming that it's done on purpose.
Yeah, yeah. Assume I forgot. That's the safe route.
So, oh yeah, simplifying testing. That's smart.
As I say, if you were a squirrel, you would have got some falling stuff and climbing stuff, a mouse forager and tiny. The hedgehog has some combat stuff when it comes to grappling. The badger gets extra strikes and a better predator rating. Um, and the stoat. So like half of the races or more don't get combat stuff, but some of them do. So we'll have to consider that next time. So that was the gargoyle's awful turn.
I mean, just my awful turn, your awful turn. Balances all things should be.
I got a 6 on the predator roll that time. So
Come on, give me a 6.
okay,
A 6. Okay, get to
so
go first.
nothing happens.
But yes. Hey, Onga Bonga gonna strike again. That's one hit, right? Oh, and I get a crit on the 5, right? So
That's right, because you're the barbarian. I need to find out if you actually have to land on a 6 or not to do more damage, or if it's just. I
maybe I
feel.
misread that.
Yeah, see, my reasoning for assuming the way I did was it's like, okay, you rolled a 6, that's a crit, so you assume you do more damage, and you roll to see if you keep adding on damage. So as long as that second roll is enough to hit, you get the extra damage.
The way I read it is like 1/6 of a chance is way too high to get a crit. So you add the second control to make crits rarer. That's how I understood it. But hey, you've been playing Easy D6 for way longer. I just barely read like the first 25
I
pages.
mean, nobody said I've been running it right, so. So anyway, that's a dead gargoyle. All right.
Unga bunga, unga bunga, unga bunga.
Unga bunga, unga
Let's
bunga.
get some nuts.
All right.
Squirrel with deep voice.
Let's get some nuts. All right. So we might try a different guy, but let's pick a species this time.
I guess I chose squirrel for Unga Bunga.
Okay.
But question, maybe then the climate inclination becomes redundant. Could that be?
Yeah, it would be redundant for you.
Then we need to pick. You just add like the square features, and I am looking at inclination.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna go with a simple one to keep things rolling, which was tough height. Get +1 strike. Do I regenerate or anything?
Predator. 2d6 +1 from your boon. Armor. Yep. Trying to write this all down nice and neat instead of having all this nonsense. Your inclinations. That's not how you spell that. Predator boon. What was your other one? Did you pick a new inclination for Unga Bunga?
Yes, the one that gives him a thick height, extra hit. I mean,
Oh, that's a
extra
tough
strength.
Unga Bunga.
Yeah,
All right.
makes sense. Unga bunga, don't die.
Yeah, that's a tough squirrel.
Not until I get my final nut.
So,
That sounded wrong. No, that, delete that. Delete that. Uh,
cut it
sorry.
out, editor. All right.
It's live. It's too late. The shame is real.
What species you picking for Doctor Man?
What are my options again?
Oh, that's right. I gotta tell you because I didn't give it to you. A
Somebody didn't
squirrel, a
give me the
mouse,
list.
a hedgehog, otter, badger, mole,
Mouse.
hare,
Let's go
a
with mouse.
stoat.
It's simple.
A Doctor Stoat might be interesting.
What?
A Doctor Stoat.
Stout? Okay, then let's just take stout.
Stoat. Oh man. So, uh, species Stoat. You get slippery, which I'm gonna have to go look up how it works. War dance. If you're starting the combat, boy, you're gonna have such a high predator roll.
I'm Predator Maximus.
And then victory dance after landing a killing blow. Okay. Dancing doctor.
I'm combining the art with the sciences.
Stoat. Glee's
Gets
happy for Stoat.
maximum efficiency dancing.
Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot the light.
Oh, it looked fine to me.
All right, it usually doesn't get dark during a stream. I'm a genius. There we go. And I'm professional as always.
Professional. All right, let's do the ogre this time.
Okay. It's not a gargoyle, but
I was just gonna use the T-Rexes again.
okay.
We're gonna fight two ogres.
Oh no.
Maybe these ones will get you. We'll see.
Too
So let me
angry
look
to
up what
die.
slippery does real quick because that's a vanilla thing. You can roll to escape any bad situation on a 4+, but not a combat hit. So that's like you're getting caught up in traps or somebody grabs you. But yeah,
Okay.
so the ogre might try to
Let's
grab
start.
you. I don't know.
But that's not during combat, right?
No. You can grapple during combat. Slippery works for grappling. So
Ah, okay.
yep, just
I
not
just thought
regular.
slippery said that
Yeah.
I misunderstood. I thought slippery only works outside of combat.
No. It's just mostly outside of combat because it doesn't work on actual
Okay,
hits.
so I get 5d6 for the first predator roll, right?
Yeah. We'll say you're initiating the combat, so you get the stoat stuff.
Okay. I've got only a 5.
Only a 5.
Man.
All right, we'll say I get the same 2. 4 is
Okay, I
enough.
won the predator roll.
All right, so you go first.
So the scholar is going to, yes, analyzing ogres. Go for the head. Understood. Unga bunga. As he rushes in to bonk and ponga. And we got a crit, and so I get, what was it? A boon to, or was it just I need to one lower to crit confirm.
I forgot. Your barbarian is 5+ to crit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the analyzer bonus that my
Oh,
scholar
oh,
gives
oh,
you.
oh. Let's see.
Your player will gain a boon to the crit. Okay.
Oh yeah, so when you roll for your extra crit, you get an extra d6. Yeah.
So that's just okay. One.
So normally
one
when you
extra.
crit and you do the crit confirm, it's just 1d6. Now you get to do 2d6. So
So I rolled a 2 and a 4. So that's an extra damage, right?
theoretically, the way I do it anyway. So that
Hmm.
guy's got 1. This one's still at 3. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So now it's their turn.
But
Or what?
but I thought. Oh, okay. So for the first strike, it's just What did I roll for the first one? I thought I succeeded with both, or was it just? Am
It's
I
pick the
imagining?
highest out of what you roll.
Ah, so then why did I one shot the gargoyle? Do the gargoyles only have 2 or?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yep,
I
yep.
thought they had 3.
No, they're to hit is 3. So
Numbers. How do they
Yar.
work?
How did you work? All right. So the ogre, you got 2 of them around Unga Bunga the squirrel. All right. So giant club attack crits on 5 unless your armor is 6, which it isn't. Boon to strength and grappling. Boon in melee. So he gets to roll 2d6. That didn't roll. Why didn't that roll? I broke it.
5
Is it rolling on your
and
screen?
3. Yes,
Oh, it's
you
not
got
rolling.
a 5 on the first one and a 3 on the second one.
Oh. Why ain't it rolling for me? I'm just gonna roll a bunch of dice. I broke
So
it.
I get to roll 1 armor. What?
I just rolled a
Okay.
bunch of dice. They're not showing up for me anymore. You try rolling one real quick.
117.
Yeah, Unga Bunga got blasted.
He just used the nuke, man. Okay,
uh,
so should I roll the 1 armor save against the 1 attack?
yeah, let's do that. I'm just trying to figure out why the dice stopped working for me. So
2, that's okay. I get 1 hit. Unga Bunga, survive. No voice in our ears but maw. Oh, is that a reference?
I'm assuming. Oh, I get 2 of these guys. So let me roll again here. Do 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 do. You have to tell me what it is. They stopped working for me.
6. Sorry, 4. A total of 6, but yeah, 2 and 4.
2 and 4. All right. So 4 is enough to hit you. Now you have to do your armor save.
Okay. Come on, that's a 1.
Ooh.
Can the people at least see it on stream?
No, I'm gonna hop out of this thing and back in. You'll probably have to rejoin when I do this.
Yeah. So that's another hit. Wait. You know, you could have armor, or you just could have so much health that it doesn't matter that you get constantly hit.
There we go. I got my dice back. All right.
And do I have to rejoin?
Yeah, you may have to close the browser
Yeah.
out and hit that link again.
I hope it saved my dice.
Should if
My
you
dice
come in
still
with the
look
same
cool.
character you were last time.
Yes, they still look cool.
All right. So remind me, where are we at? My 2 guys just went.
You got 1 more hit from one of the ogres.
All right. So
Right?
now,
Each of them gets 2 attacks, right?
oh, does he?
Oh, I thought you said that. Wait, did you attack me 3 times then?
Well, 1 crit. He crits on a 5. I think that's what happened. That's when I couldn't see my dice. I thought you said he crit.
I kind of just gonna say I got hit twice and just leave it at that before
Alright.
we start like
Predator roll.
Oh yeah, of course. Now I only get
6.
3d6. Uh,
Oh, that's a good. Ooh, you lost. And
so
we
I
haven't
got
been using any karma. We've completely forgot about that.
yeah. To be honest, like this is the first time I'm playing
Yeah,
EZD6,
that's true.
and I'm like,
A
how do you?
lot to take in. All right, where's the stoat? I wanted to look at something. Your party is one on the first round only. Okay, so that was set in stone. Um, all right, so I get to go first, and you do not get to use karma. Not that you have been using karma. So I'm going to put in blue over here. This is how much karma points you start with. Now, do you know how karma works?
I can spend one karma point to increase one dice by one, right?
Yeah, but you can spend more than one at a time. You can spend
Mm-hmm.
as much as you want. But yeah, it's 1, 2, 1 like that. And whenever you fail a roll, you get one. But only once
But
per
not
turn.
armor rolls, right?
No, once per cycle of turns. No matter what you fail, you can get one
Uh,
karma back. So if you fail an attack, fail 3 different armor saves, you don't get a karma for each and every one of those. It's
but it
just
cannot go beyond the three.
yeah, you can have as many as you want.
So then I definitely failed earlier with the
You
barbarian.
did. So he would
So
have 4.
yes.
But now that the creatures have won the predator roll, you can't use the karma, so it'll be like
Yeah.
normal. um, so yeah, you can get rid of that guy and put 4. All right, so I'm gonna swing on Unga Bunga here. 2d6. Here we go. Oh, that's a crit. That's another crit. That's the opposite of a crit.
One armor roll to reduce the damage by one, right?
Yeah. Well, I think you get to armor roll each one. I don't know. Like it's kind of vague. So
I thought you were experienced with the
I've
system.
I've had to make a lot up.
Okay, so
Do an armor save.
yeah, my armor save was it 5? Yeah, so 1. So I only get 1 damage. But I failed the other armor roll, so I've got 5 karma that I cannot use right now.
Correct.
And then probably the other one will strike me, right?
Yeah. I'm just wondering if they win the predator roll, if it should stop your karma gains to keep you from stockpiling. Um, Something to
That could be
consider.
dangerous.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe.
Here we go
That's
again.
what playtesting is for, right?
That's
Seeing
right.
how things works out.
Oh, it's another crit.
What did you roll?
All right. Just the one though. I completely whiffed the next one. So give me one armor save.
5, no damage.
Ooh. All right.
Pecks of steel. Squirrel pecks of steel.
I'm gonna make a note out here.
Wait a oh, no, never mind. I'm an idiot. Where's my
Should
counterattack? Couldn't I have used that earlier when he attacked me? Couldn't I have
what are
strike
you
back?
asking now? I was writing something down.
Um, the first round, I won the predator roll, and you attacked the barbarian, but I got counter strike or counterattack as.
That's right.
Can I make like one attack now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say I'm going to go with the one with more health to not create the time paradox of there being one less ogre there. Um, so I've got a 5. That's a crit. Wait a second. Yeah, that's 2d6 because back then I still had the analyzer bonus. Okay, but no, but it's just 1 damage.
All right. One down. Boop.
Unga bunga not going down that easily.
All right. So now it's your side of the turn.
So I think I'm gonna start with the scholar. I sleep. which I'm doing with nice dancing motions.
That's right, because you're the stove.
Oh yeah, right. I need to roll. And we got a 6. That's a crit. Which that's not a crit confirm. Okay, so basically that's 2 damage against one enemy that only has 1 strike left, right?
Yep.
I hit the ogre in the head. I said go for the head. Bunga bunga.
Dead.
And then my Unga Bunga goes roar, rushing in to Unga Bunga. And Zonga. Double crit. I guess that's not just 1 crit, but and that's not okay. Just 1 damage. Come on, man. After the first roll was so nice.
All right.
I just need to win the predator roll.
We'll see what happens. Doot, doot.
3d6. Come on, why do you keep on rolling so high? Ah, 2 6s.
All right. So you get to attack first.
So I'm gonna use the analyzer and to boost my Onga Bonga. And yes, so I'm gonna Onga and Bonga. No, that's 1 dice too much. No, that's -1. Boundary. There we go. That's a crit, which means I got a boon on critting. And that's another crit, which means I've got another boon on critting.
Keep going.
Which is another crit. Which new boon on critting. Okay, now it's stopped. That's 3 damage.
The very
The
dead
final
ogre.
bonga of this onga. Ah!
Good stuff. All right. So, real quick, in Foundry, if you don't want to type, you see the little dice buttons under the chat box?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Oh, I thought I heard you trying
I
to.
just accidentally pressed it 3 times instead of 2. But
Okay.
I didn't see a undo button, so I had to manually correct that.
You can right click it, it'll take one away.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
good to
fancy.
know.
So
Fancy.
fancy. All right. So I like this. I really like the predator roll. So it's
Yeah, but
a matter of keeping up.
analyzer might feel a bit weak. I mean, I got really lucky with the last one, to be honest. But like you sacrifice an entire turn for it to only trigger when your ally actually crits, which okay, even with my barbarian who had a high chance of critting, wasn't really that likely.
But when he did, you annihilated that. It was unfortunate he was on his last strike, but like that would have one-shotted a large creature if you had started with that. It's very swingy, I'll admit. And I need to confirm with Scotty how crits actually work, because that will determine how good that ability is.
We could just read the rules now. Okay,
Well, that's the
maybe later.
thing. Like they're kind of vague in some of those spots. Like, I have it right here.
And you're telling me this system as famous as EZD6 is not clear with something as simple as confirm your crits?
Yes. And then I
How
lost
did
all
this
my
get this
subscribers.
famous?
Because it's meant for people that'll just grab it and do what they want, so they don't worry about it. This is the rules light side of the world, man. We're not that worried about it. Let's see. Where is confirming the crit?
Also gonna take a look real quick. So
I'm
crit.
scrolling.
See crit rolls on page 12. Okay, 12. The crit rules. Rolling a 6 in combat is a crit and has the potential to cause more strikes of damage. Continue rolling 1 die for each consecutive 6 rolled to inflict another. For every consecutive 6 rolled inflicts another strike. This is called confirming the crit. Karma can also be used to boost rolls to 6. So this sounds like continue rolling die on every consecutive to inflict. No, wait. Yeah, this is also called confirming the crit. Karma can also be boosted to a 6. Keep rolling until either you do not roll a 6 or run out of karma. With enough luck or karma, you could kill anything. Beware, enemies can also inflict for every consecutive
So I
roll.
guess you can roll a 6, and then even though if your next die is enough to hit, it doesn't actually do damage unless you roll another 6.
A confirmed crit permit unused strikes to be carried over to nearby targets. Oh, I could have damaged with this sling the other ogre because I overkilled it. Only opponents next to you can be. Oh, never mind. If you're ranged, you can choose targets within. Oh, yeah. If it's ranged, it works. That's about to pass. Continue rolling 1d for every consecutive. It's not quite clear, but I'm tending towards your interpretation. So basically, when you roll a crit, you don't guarantee the extra damage. You roll, and if you hit with the next roll, it's extra damage. If you're rolling on a crit,
Then you
then
keep going.
you can do it again. And but yeah, you're right. It's not very clear. Like, come on, man.
Twice Dead says crits are potential damage, not guarantee you get more damage. See, my mind defaulted to, oh, you rolled the high fun number, so you at least get that one more point, assuming you can at least hit
So,
the armor range. So, but I can understand when you read it, it's like, oh no, you have to crit basically twice in a row in order to get that extra damage, which isn't hard to do on d6s, especially when you have points you can add to the roll. So I could see it that way.
I guess analyzer, if I use karma, becomes significantly stronger, right?
Yeah, karma is a very important tool in EZD6. That's why losing the predator roll can be very detrimental. And that's how magic was stronger in EZD6, because anything magic can't use karma. So,
Understood.
yeah. It's nifty that
I
way. So
apologize for the audience for not knowing the rules better.
let's go with the idea that you have to roll multiple 6s or whatever your crit range is to do the extra damage. Now, I will, as far as I know, it doesn't say whether you have to armor save each crit confirmation or not if the enemy is critting on you.
I've been reading EZD6 rules. My English has gotten better now, and I understand it better. But I still think, like, if you roll in the confirming crit roll, if you roll high enough to hit the enemy, you do the extra damage, but you cannot continue, triggering another crit. I think that's how it's supposed to be, but it's not very clear.
Well, that's why we can speed dial Scotty. Um,
Scotty,
Scotty,
help!
help me, Scotty.
Scotty!
Let's fight a very strong enemy. Well,
So
maybe not a
basically,
very strong, but let's do a stronger. Let's do a demon, a lesser demon. How about
oh
that?
no! Don't they have like 10 strikes or something?
Yeah,
But
4
since we're
attacks.
talking about demons, I got your art right here.
Ooh, very good.
Okay, maybe that's a bit too
A little
big.
bit, a little big. He's a lesser, so we'll shrink him down a little bit. All right. So 4 attacks,
Demon.
a boon to strength and grappling, immune to fire, which that's no biggie for us. 2d6 to resist magic, that doesn't apply. Bursts into a fireball on its last strike. A miraculous save. Very good. All right. So we'll say he has 2d6 to hit you, since a lot of these other things don't apply. And we'll say his predator roll is 3d6. So, you gonna keep your characters you got, just for simplicity?
Yeah, just for simplicity.
Okay. All right.
So 5d6 predator roll.
Yeah. I got a 5.
Dancing. Intimidating dancing.
Oh, it
Ooh, and
didn't
I've got a
work.
what? Dancing was
Ah,
not effective against the demon.
all right. He's coming for Unga Bunga. All right, he gets a bunch of attacks at 2d6. This might be too much. I don't know. Well, that's a crit.
Armor save.
Armor save.
Come on. That's a 5.
All right, so let's. Here's his crit continuing to do things, and it whiffs. All right, doesn't even matter.
Dodge. Aha. Unga Bunga, immortal.
Got bumped your chest. All right. So that's his turn. So you get to go now.
Oh, I thought he attacked 4 times.
Oh no, wait, you're right. I'm stupid. That was just one attack.
Why do I remind you? I mean, this is playtesting, so.
All right,
That's a hit.
5. That's a hit. So you got to save that one.
Rolling. Can't touch this. That's
That is a hit. 3 is just enough to hit a player.
and now my first hit. Unga Bunga not feel so good.
Last one. 5. Ooh.
Okay. Unga Bunga got hit again.
Yeah,
But
you
okay,
can't
that
use
means
karma.
I get 4 karma, unless you want to test out the I cannot even gain karma.
No, you get 1 karma per round is how much you can gain for failed rolls. So yeah, we'll give yourself a 4 there.
But you were saying that you might want to test out.
I might. Well, yeah, we'll have to see. All right. So now it's your turn.
So my scholar moves a bit back and uses a sling. Come on, give me something juicy. What do I have to roll to hit you?
That's a good question. 4. And you got a 4.
Okay, then that's a hit.
Ooh. All right. So now he is at 9.
And while he's distracted, Unga Bunga! Crit, hit.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
All right. So now he's at 8. All right. Then we get the predator roll again. I forgot. Was his was 3, wasn't it? Isn't that what I said?
I think so. So we're equal. 5.
5.
Ah! 6.
All right. You get
now
to go.
I'm gonna do karma combo analyzer.
You just got like
Go for the horns.
2 seashells or something you're looking through.
I'm not an otter. I'm a neat. But yes. So I'm starting with Bongia. That's a crit.
That is a crit.
Crit confirm. Another crit.
That's another crit. So we're up to 2 damage. So
I use 1 karma to turn that into a crit.
Yeah, that's 3 damage. 4 damage.
Crit.
Ah!
1 karma to turn this into a crit.
What are we up to? 5 damage?
Okay, I'm gonna take it back. Analyzer is strong. Another crit.
I told you.
Another crit.
7. 1 more and he's dead. There he is.
Crit.
He's dead. Okay.
Another crit. I take everything back. Analyzer is the goat.
That's a dead demon.
Combining that with a barbarian is really strong. That's what mostly made this combo this insanely powerful.
Yeah.
But I can imagine combining it with karma and with
So how much karma did you burn? 2 or 3?
2.
2. Yeah, reducing your crit by 1 is insanely strong.
I'm actually, I think, in a better shape than with any other combat so far.
Well, yeah, now we're remembering how the rules work. All right, that man, yeah, you obliterated that guy.
But yeah.
What about
Yeah,
two of
analyzer
them?
plus karma plus barbarian is strong.
All right, what if we have?
Please don't give me a greater demon.
No, that one's pretty
It's like
stout.
50 hits, strikes, right?
30.
30, okay.
But I
Still
mean, you
really
just did 8 in one go, right? So
you know, well, okay, fine. I'm gonna die, but let's see how far we can take this.
how broken is it? All right, let me drag these guys out here. My notes. We'll give him 4d6 for predator. And then let's say large sweeping attacks. All near. Holy crap. For 2 strikes. I think you're gonna die, Blaze. We'll immolate
Weapon
and
all
one target.
attacks on.
Make miraculous save runs continue to burn. Oh my
Oh yeah,
goodness.
we forgot the explosion from the lesser demon.
Oh yeah. You gotta do a miraculous save for me.
How do I do that?
It's
Just a
just
d6,
one
or
d6, yeah, and I think
and it has to be a 6, right? Too. So
you died.
really,
I don't know. Was it insta death or was it just like you catch on fire or something? Burst into a fireball. All near can be hit. Must make a miraculous save to avoid. I don't know. It might be
it
up to
doesn't
the.
say how much damage it deals.
Well, I can't remember if miraculous saves. I don't think they're default like kill you. That's because you can get
Yeah,
lingering.
right. There was something like a miraculous save. It just, if I remember
Yeah, I think
correctly,
it
it
just has a
take you out of
strike.
combat.
There are things you can do that yeah, certain death situations, that's when you can use a miraculous save. But then like being on fire or having acid on you, that's also miraculous saves, and then it does damage each turn. So that would be GM's discretion, I feel like. Um oh man, he could have fly too. 4d6 to resist magic. Oh, this is demon greater. Okay. Yeah, 4d6 to resist magic. A magic ability is
Yeah, might be
5d6.
screwed.
We'll see. Yeah, his predator's 46. Burst into a fireball. Large sweeping attack, all near for 2 strikes. Will each round up to far. So I'm gonna scratch out that part because that's a lot. Um,
Yeah.
I have killed many a party with setting them on fire because they just fail their miraculous saves and just fizzle out.
Yeah. Thank you for removing the insect kill ability.
All right, he's got two boons on his. Oh man. Okay, so he attacks with 3d6. Um, can fly. That ain't gonna matter much unless we were like really into this. So yeah, let's try that. Hitting he's 5 to hit. You know what's scarier than a demon? Twice dead mage asks. 2 demons, of course. That's right. We're gonna make him bigger because he's greater. All right.
Bunga bunga.
Bunga bunga, not feeling so good. All
Need
right.
do the best stats you ever did in your entire life.
All right, let's do that predator roll.
Come
Oh, you
on,
got a
6.
6. I got a 6. All right, so you get to go first and nothing happens here.
I really need that analyzer.
So if you hit him, you just automatically crit. Like, because your crit's at 5 and you got to roll a 5 to hit it.
So we're starting with the sling, trying to soften him up a bit.
That's
That's
a
a hit.
hit. That is a
Bunga
hit.
bunga moves in. Oh, that's wrong. And bonga, bonga, bonga. Oh, this is going to end badly, isn't it?
Yeah, don't forget about your karma though.
I mean,
It ain't worth it on that one, but you could have made that last one a crit.
no, like
Save it.
if I need to save it for the analyze.
Very good. All right, so that was one hit. All right, so yeah, now it's another predator roll. Mr. Bunga went from killing rocks to Satan in less than 1 hour.
Come on, I've got a 5. Please have a 4 or less. Please.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so what do I get to do here? Large sweeping attack.
So
All
basically, if
near.
it
I
hits
assume the
in,
doctor is not near. He's keeping his distance. So, oh
yeah.
boy.
So that's I gotta get an armor against both damage or just the one.
Well, he just swung and he landed a crit. So I'm going to.
Oh, it's
So yeah, give me an armor save for that. This is how we'll do it.
3.
That's 2 damage. And since you lost the predator roll, you can't use your karma. All right. So now
And I cannot even counterattack.
I gotta confirm my crit here. I did not confirm it. Okay. Okay.
Another
So
second strike.
does he
Or is
only
it just
get sweeping
okay? He
it?
only gets 1. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be a very nasty attack too if like there was a bunch of melee characters.
So the sling. That's a crit.
Oh, was it? I didn't have the dice up. All right.
And yeah, I did not confirm the crit, so just 1 damage.
Okay.
That was a 1. So even if I use, but no, that was not a failure. Okay.
Now, if you roll a 1, you can't add karma to that. If I remember right, that's when you have to use a hero die, and you have one of those each. So, which you can use if you lose the predator roll, because hero dice can be used where karma can't. That's their thing.
No, you know what? Yeah,
You're gonna use a
let's
hero die.
re-roll that.
It's just 1d6 though.
Using the hero dice for the scholar.
Ooh.
Crit.
All right. Well, that's another damage.
Okay.
So
2, yeah, 2 total.
whittling him down.
Onga in this onga.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna use.
No. Are you gonna use your die, or?
No, I'm gambling for analyzer. I'm saving up my effect.
All right, well, give yourself a karma point then, since you failed.
But I'm only going when I come back stronger. The infinite crit is coming. I just have to survive long enough. Okay, predator roll. That stands, baby. I've got a 6.
Ooh.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. No.
Tired. But I mean, hey, that's still good for you though. You get to go first and you gain access to karma, so.
Okay, I'm doing the sling. That's a hit, 1 damage. And
you could spend 1 karma and make it a crit.
I mean, it's a scholar. Yes, I'm going to do that.
Hey, now yeah, it's 2 hits. And you could do that again if you wanted.
Yes, because it's a scholar, I don't have to save it up there. Okay.
So you got 2 hits, right?
Yes.
All right, so we'll bring that down to 5.
That's Onga and the Onga. That's another miss. Come on, man. So I've got 6 now. That's a beautiful 6 right there. Abstract art of the finest. And
Oh.
just got one for.
All right.
Okay, we can do this.
Big Demon's turn.
I just gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
3. That's enough. Give me an armor
Okay,
save.
so no armor safe.
But you can use karma.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna use 1. So I get 5. And
That'll save you 2 strikes. Seems like a decent trade. All right. So now it's time for the predator roll again.
dance, baby, dance. Come on, give me 5.
Tie it again.
Oh,
All right. This is
I
like
just need
fighting one
1.
of the moss monsters, pretty much. That's how this is
Yeah.
going.
Uh, so, starting with the sling. Okay, never mind.
You ain't
But at
starting
least
nothing with
I've
that
got.
sling.
He just starts slinging and slinging and
Hits himself in the
slinging and
head.
slinging and gets his black hit. Okay, but let's bonga. Give me a crit. It's a crit.
Heck of a crit.
Give me a crit. I'm saving up for the big one.
All right. So that's 24. You got an extra line on there. This is going to be a long fight.
We've got 50 minutes left. But yeah. Brazen Radon makes me think of 5e paladins finishing for crits. Hey, at least I have a higher chance of critting than those paladins, okay?
All right. I get to swing.
But yeah,
4.
paladin against a would be
Give me an armor save.
come on.
Ooh,
Mm,
that's
okay.
2 strikes.
I could really use that predator roll success right about now.
What are you down to? 1 strike or?
Yeah, 1 strike.
Oh, man.
But I still have the if I get down and I'm just too angry to die, then I can continue fighting. The predator 6. I've got a 6 on the predator roll. Come on, please fail this one.
Here we
For the love
go.
of everything that is slowly.
5.
Yes,
All right. All right. Do the
analyzing.
thing.
Go for the heart, Onga. Go for the heart. Crit. Crit confirmed with Boon.
2.
Crit. Crit confirmed with Boon. So I've got 2. Wait, what was it? 5, right? Oh, no, that's a total. No. That's 3. So I'm using 2.
Mm-hmm.
2 faith, 2 crit. Not faith. Karma.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 3 karma. And that's hit 3. Come on. I need to get luckier than this. 1 karma for hit 4. Come on. No.
That's your
I'm
last 2
using my
karma.
rest of my karma to turn this into a hit 5. Come on.
Oh.
Okay, 6. No, it's only 6. I'm done for. I gambled everything on this. And then
Twice Dead says
barely.
analysis complete. Hit the nuts. All right. So what was that? 6 points of damage?
Yes.
All right. So he's at 18 now.
To be fair, if he was a lesser demon, he would be dead by now.
He'd be very dead.
Uh,
All right. Now it's his turn.
if he kills me, like Onga Bonga,
That's over.
I'm giving up.
There's a crit. So give me an armor save for that first one. Nope.
That's, I'm too angry to die. Come on, give me. No, it's over.
He's
My hubris got me.
coming up for the dock to finish off that crit confirm. Let's see.
Hi, Starhead Studios.
Yeah. Oh no, wait, that's enough for. Well, that's not a crit confirm. I'm sorry. So nothing happens. So now we get to do another predator roll.
Wait, what? But he did hit me, right?
Well, he was continuing his crit confirm from Unga Bunga.
Yeah, Angabanga be dead.
Yeah, Unga's dead, and then he went up to the doctor to continue the crit confirm, but it wasn't enough to confirm the crit. So
But I'm giving up.
you're
What
giving up. Ah,
the heck? I was supposed to beat him with a sling.
that's a good
He's
point.
got 18 strikes left.
Good point. What's up, Sage? Oh, okay. So a greater demon's difficult. 30 strikes is a lot. You almost got him halfway down with one, well, I guess technically two characters. A buffed up character, basically, is what you did.
It wasn't too bad, I guess.
Now imagine if you had a party. What if you had 3 doctors and 1 Ungabunga? Like,
You're meaning 3.
stack.
I mean 4D6
Yeah.
crit confirm.
I might have to put a limit on that, but yeah.
Okay, maybe you can only analyze for one ally, and like it cannot stack.
We will make a note.
But hey, we want the first exploit.
Do we want to try a different creature or some different jobs?
Let's go with different jobs and a different creature, please.
Well, yeah, not him again.
Maybe one of the older ones. The gargoyles. Gargoyles were nice.
Oh man.
Uh,
Let's see. Demon.
take it. Take the T-Rex.
Yeah, let's do the ogre again. Did I accidentally delete the T-Rex? I did. Here, let's do this guy.
All right. He does look a bit more gargoyle-y than the T-Rex, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, he's
How
gonna
about
be an
you?
ogre now, so.
Too bad that I do not have the art for the heavy yet. That would probably be a good ogre.
Bonk.
But okay, new characters. Let's see. How about you write it down and
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So let's start with the species. What do you want to be?
let's. I think I'm gonna do another frontliner, and this time I'm gonna be a badger.
A
Yes, that's
badger. All right, so I know they get +1 health. Let's see.
and
Badger. Ooh, predator rating +1.
I think I'm gonna go with shield bearer.
Boon for strength. All right. Strength tasks. I don't know if that'll come in handy here or not. And when you're gonna do shield bearer.
Yes, which with that name, yeah, I gotta do Captain Mexico. Art for the shield master who specializes in fighting only with a shield.
Ooh,
I mean,
twice
I couldn't
dead
put
ass.
Captain America on there. He's, you know, trademark.
Yeah. A
But I
boon to
can
fighting.
allure to him.
A boon to fighting outnumbered. Do we have one of those? Now that's fun though. Let's
Okay, now I get 2 inclinations.
Yeah.
What to do?
Well, hang on. What's the shield bearer again? Your
Shield bearer. My armor class is 3 plus. I get +6 to the predator resistance, and I got the shield sacrifice feature, so I can basically guarantee a save, but my shield breaks.
Yeah.
Okay, inclinations for my shield master. I mean, shield bearer.
But you also get
Uh,
a boon to your melee attacks from the warrior job, because that's shield bearer's part of that.
huh.
So your predator rating is 2d6 from warrior, plus 1 from your badger, plus another one from being a shield bearer. So you're at 4d6.
I think I'm gonna go with Moss Pack. Starting the session with 6 karma instead of 3. I'm gonna live forever. And can I pick Predator? Get to have 66.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I'm going maximum Predator mode. Okay, and then we get 1. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Defiant. Like, come on.
That math doesn't check out. I forgot something there. That's okay. We know what it's supposed to be.
It should be a 66. I got from Shield Bearer, from Predator Inclination, and wait, no, or 56. Yeah,
Hang
uh,
on. Let's start from the top.
yeah. Like I start with 2, then Shield Bearer gets +1 to your Predator resistance, so that's 3.
3.
Then Badger. Oh yeah, Badger gives me another one,
And then
5, and then Predator gives me another one, 6.
hang on. Where'd you get another one? 2 for being a warrior.
Then Shield Bearer
Gives you
does
another one. That's 3d6.
then Badger gives me another one,
That's 4.
and then Inclination Predator gives me the sixth one.
You went from 4 to 6.
Huh?
You went from 4 to 6.
I did. What's wrong with my brain?
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's 5. Poor Blaze. All right, and then you got your
Does not
moss.
compute.
You got your moss pack. What's your
Uh,
predator ability?
Defiant. So when I only got 1 strike, I got a boon on my armor save,
Okay, you are gonna
which
be very hard to
is
bring down.
3 already. So I'm never gonna die until I get unlucky. Um, So let's see what kind of supports to get. Let's go with a bug guy,
Ooh,
uh, bug master.
what's the species?
Oh yeah, the species. Again, you did not give me the list of the species.
Ah, no, I'm cheating.
I guess I'm gonna go with mouse.
Ooh, forager and tiny. So those would be all outside of combat stuff. So that'll be easy to keep up with.
Then
Mouse and bugmaster.
can understand bugs of all sizes. I don't think that's gonna help us against cargo. Companion start the game with a bug companion of your choice. Explain companion rules, strikes, turns, etc.
Yeah, so that's vanilla EZD6. You'll get a little. Wait, are you picking just the job, or are you picking one of the specializations?
I still need to look at what the jobs are. And I was like, let's get started with the Buckmaster and then take a look.
Well, because depending on what specialization you pick, that alters your bug companion and how it works. So
Okay. And Turtle Ubuntu either melee or ranged. I think I'm gonna go with ranged, so I have 1 melee and 1 ranged. I don't want to ride a spider, to be honest. Beetle Buster, what do you do? The companion is a beetle of equal size to you and a brawler. He no longer has his own actions or strikes and instead works in tandem with you. Fist of Fury, your beetle companion attacks with you. When you make a melee attack, every die that rolls high enough to hit counts as a hit. This means you can land multiple crits. Because your beetle defender, okay, but then I have to take like melee. Let's see Swarmer. Instead of a single companion, you have a swarm of small bugs that you command. These are more simple-minded creatures and will do whatever you say. Pester. You can set your bugs to swarm around a single enemy. So long as the swarm stays on them, they will attack with a bane. This does not count as your attack action. You command your swarms to cover yourself or player of your choice, protecting them from damage. The swarm can take 2 strikes. When the swarm reaches 0 strikes, you must find a new swarm. Okay, I don't want to like necessarily sacrifice them. Expose, you command your swarms to hinder your enemy movements, leaving them open to deadlier attacks. Crits on this target become 5+. Would that stack with the barbarian?
No, that's why I set it at 5+ instead of saying
Okay.
reducing it by 1.
Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, I don't have the barbarian anyway. Okay, let's do Swarmer.
Swarmer. All right.
Which I guess I'm just gonna go with the Beastmaster art. It's close enough. No, that's demolition. That's not nature. It's like the opposite of nature. I mean, okay, technology is thematically the opposite of nature, but whatever. Okay, here we have our Beastmaster with a tiny bow. It shoots needles.
All right. What is your predator ability?
Oh yeah, right. And I also need 2 inclinations.
Yeah.
So there are some inclinations that just say, "Look at EZD6."
Yeah, that's for me later to fill out.
Let's see, Moss touched. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Moss touched. So I get 2 hero dice.
Ooh.
Mm. Um,
Yes, Sage. We're still moss and stone, and I know there's not animals on the screen. We're taking what art's available.
Moss Giver. You can share your current points with anyone you can see. I'm gonna do that. So, okay, I get like 3 for
Tiny could give a boon to area of effect melee attacks. Have you ever tried to hit a mouse with a? Yeah, you could do that. To evade melee. Yeah. I know what you meant. It's a thought.
And starting off with 6. That's a horrible 6.
What'd you pick for your second inclination? I was reading chat.
Moss Giver.
Let you give karma to others?
Yes. Okay, now I need a predator ability.
You do.
You know what? Since it was... Oh, but I do have 5d6 on predator. You know what? No. I'm gonna not take Hidden Critter, Crouching Predator. But, 8. 3, however, if you confirm it, 3 gets on you because... You know what? I'm gonna go with Killer Instinct. That one sounds fun.
Ooh, which one was that?
I crit now confirms on a 3+. However, if you confirm 3 crits in a row, you become exhausted for 1 turn. When exhausted, you cannot move or perform actions for 1 turn. And all attacks against you roll with an additional boon. All right. I say give me 2 ogres. 1 would be too easy.
Okay. Let me find.
One, two. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one might need some just.
Yeah. Yeah, a question about the art. That's actually art from my system, Ishanakon World Shapers. Since I have art for almost all the sub archetypes and they represents all sorts of weird settings,
We have options.
I like the spiker art. It's one of the newer ones.
Is that this guy or?
It's, the one with the spikes is the spiker. Yes.
Okay. Oh, it could have just been some kind of animal.
It's all about using like the thorn ability, which deals damage if you get attacked in melee, and just using it more offensively, just ramming your thorns into the enemy.
Give him 2 ogres and a wolf, a couple walking their puppy. I mean, it could be 2 ogres walking a gargoyle. That's what we could do.
That
Depending.
reminds me of a of a one shot of mine that I run. If the players take the safer route, they encounter a goat, and then it turns out that goat was the pet of 2 ogres that are looking for Pepsi. Pipsy, yeah, Pipsy was the name of the goat. So depending on what you did to the goat, it could go very differently. I remember one encounter. Oh, you see a goat, and the dwarf was, "I killed that goat," like no hesitation.
All right.
Okay.
So predator roll, I
Then let's
guess.
do the predator roll.
What do these
5d6.
guys get? Just a little 2d6? But there's 3 or 2 of them, so I'll say they get 3. Not that it matters
I've
with
got a
all those
6.
dice. I got a 6 too.
You also got a 6.
All right.
So I'm gonna start with the tiny bow. Shooting. Oh wait, I'm gonna first use my swarm, and this guy right over here is now swarmed and has a bane on all his attacks.
Boo.
It's mosquitoes. They don't actually do anything. They just fly around, and that's enough to just incapacitate the enemy.
Bloodsuckers.
And now comes the bow, which is 4 is a hit, right?
That's it. Yeah.
I'm just sticking with the normal hit. No need to go all out just yet.
Okay. So he's got
And
2.
against. And now the shield bearer with his. I didn't even say what his melee weapon was.
It's the shield.
I'm gonna go with the club.
Club.
In remembrance of Unga Bunga.
Ah.
You know what? This is Unga Bunga's club, which he picked up after he was killed by the major demon.
It's a legendary
And
weapon.
now he fights in the name of Unga Bunga.
Very good.
So
Ooh.
that's a crit.
Yeah. That is not.
That's yeah. I'm not gonna spend karma just yet.
All right. So now he's down to 1.
Wait, but he had a crit with crit confirmed.
Well, weren't we doing the thing where it's got to be confirmed or whatever?
I thought we agreed that you just have to roll high enough to hit him to get the extra.
Is that what we're doing?
Right?
Okay. All right. I thought we were doing other thing. I don't remember. So he's dead. All right.
I mean, okay, so I wasted my swarm.
Well, next turn you can move it over.
Yeah.
One time a DM made us fight a mosquito-like vampire. Ew.
Using. He was horrible, bloated, and pregnant.
Gross.
Yeah, that sounds gross. All right, then that's my turn.
Was it? Okay. All right. So I get 2d6 to try and hit you. 4. That is a hit.
And I think an ogre, crits on a 5.
So that's just a regular hit. So an armor save for me.
That's a save.
I'll say you're probably gonna make most of those.
I'm a tanky boy.
Yeah. All right. So now it's predator roll
I learned
again.
from my friend Onga Bonga and his mistakes of not wearing armor.
Oh, I got a 6.
Oh, a crit, okay.
Well, for the predator roll.
Okay. Okay, that means at worst I can beat you. I mean, it's draw. Yeah, No, I failed.
Ooh. All right.
Unga Bunga friend, you failed me.
All right, so I get to do things. Well, I just a regular attack, right?
Hmm.
3, just enough to hit.
Okay, so let's use that shield.
Well, how
6.
about that? Okay.
Bong.
And the other guy's dead, so this is your
Okay,
go.
sending this swarm to the other guy. Wait, look at my special effects.
Zoom.
uh,
It's
and let's
Jorben
shoot.
from the Elder Goblin games.
Oh, Elder Goblin. Yeah, hi. We talked yesterday, actually. Or was it this morning? My sleep schedule is so broken that I think it was my morning. But it was a nice talk. We both were just gaming on the side. Uh, but yeah, I was shooting at the ogre with a
Ooh.
crit,
Ooh.
which is another crit, which is a normal hit.
So he's dead.
Yeah.
Easy peasy, lemon
Yeah.
squeezy.
Yeah, we should have given them pits.
Not bad.
Hmm. I mean, we've got 24 minutes to go. Do we want to like talk about how this
I would say
felt,
you don't
or?
have to go 2 hours, but I mean, we'll probably still make it. I think, I mean, obviously, the more you do it, the more you're gonna find. But like, I really like the predator role. Was worried that was gonna be too much, kind of complicate it too much. But I really like that kind of
Give and
tug of war
take,
thing
right?
you got
Like,
going on.
mhm.
Tying.
Like when I
What do
was
you?
fighting that greater demon with the predator roll, I was like, ah, it
Yeah.
was. Give it a lot of tense moments. I definitely approve of the predator roll.
Yeah. Now, what about when the predator role ties, though? How does that feel?
Mm,
Because you still get to go first, and you still get to use your karma. It kind of just becomes normal combat at that point. You don't get
yeah,
any of the moss and stone features. So
but it's surprisingly common, to be honest.
it was. I mean, when 6 is as much as you can do, um,
Mm.
I wouldn't want to make the tie feel bad on the player.
Maybe the players, you can add like if you're willing to pay karma, you can turn a tide even if you already have a 6 into a predator success. So it's you can still have the predator features, but at a cost.
I like that idea, but I'd make it a hero die. Just one karma is too cheap
Uh,
to
okay,
because
fair
getting
enough.
all those
Like,
predator abilities is pretty good.
and I like the thematic of the hero die, using the hero die. You know, the whole pushing, being heroic.
Mm-hmm.
We are not predators. Who cares?
That's a thought.
But the question is, then one hero die just for one character? Like basically, if they all want to use predator stuff, they all have to sacrifice. Um,
You know, that could be an option. If you want to burn a hero die, you could just use your predator ability
mhm.
instead of one die for the entire party. It's an option.
It's an option, yeah. Maybe you could even do that even if you don't have a draw, that you can push through that with a hero die. But then it definitely only works for yourself.
Yeah, that might be
It
too
also
much
gives you
though.
more like tactical options.
I think that would be too much though, because you'd constantly have access to your predator ability so long as you had hero dice.
Don't you only get one hero die
You can
for like
have
the entire
more.
session?
So you start with one. The GM can reward them. You can find them as loot if you want, but you can also burn take 5 karma points and generate a hero die.
Hmm.
So
But like 5 is expensive.
it is. And karma does generate slowly in combat, but when you're out of combat, exploring dungeon, climbing walls and disarming traps, you can rack up some karma.
Okay. Okay, with that context, use 1 hero die to activate yours in a draw, but tough luck when you lose the predator roll.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can still use the predator for the predator roll itself, the hero dice, right? So, if
And
you
I
really
was
want to push it.
I was
Hmm?
kind of gunning for Moss and Stone to play where you stash hero die, because hero die were pretty rare in vanilla EZD6, but I like the idea of having more ways to get them and saving them for when you come across a moss monster, because that's when you would really need them. But then the
Mhm.
predator roll took the turn that it did, and it's like, oh, that's another good place to use them. So that might work.
Did you
Add a mimic.
did you anyway, I'm out. That's all I was gonna say.
Person dude loves mimics. Those are his favorite thing.
I mean, we could have like a moss monster that just looks like normal moss until you get too close.
It's true.
And you could have it like covering some ancient treasure or magical objects. And ooh, I want that
Pile of
object.
whisper
And, oh no,
stones.
moss. What?
A pile of whisper stones. Or the ultimate
Ooh,
sandwich.
Whisper Stone Golem. It just looks
Oh
like a pile of
no.
whisper stones until you touch it, and then like you're gonna die, mortal.
Just this big magical goblin just rolls random spells every attack.
Not goblin, golem.
Gollum, whatever. Yeah. Jeez, that'd be scary.
Yeah. Yeah, like he just gets a random spell every turn. I love the idea. I like that. And it has like this mimic, sort of like an experienced player would be like, this is too good to be true. Beware just this mountain of uh, tablets, spell stones, yes. And but the noob is like, oh, I take it. And you awake the golem. And but you still get like you could say once it dies that you get 3 random spells stones from it.
I know what you could do. I was gonna say just the whisper instead of a bunch of whisper stones, it's just one that's kind of like his heart. But Twice
Mhm.
Dead, he came up with a whisper stone. It was like animate an effigy or something like that, where you could kind of bring something to life. That could be that whisper stone, and that's how you get it. You find it, and then when you go to get it,
Oh.
it brings the golem to life. And yeah, that'd be neat. That'd actually be
Mhm.
a neat way to get whisper stones if you their effects were something you had to work through and get for yourself.
Mhm. The animate whisper stone enchantment, a pile of whisper stones.
Yeah.
God, that sounds hard.
Yeah, buddy. So let's see. I was writing these down. Whisperstone Golem, and then Hero Die for Predator win, or for Predator tie. Right? Predator roll tie per player. All right. Um, thing is, there's just a lot of different things to test and a lot of different combinations to see how they work. So
Mhm.
just gonna. I think it's. I mean, it feels good. I'm not gonna say things are solid yet, but it's definitely ready to run through some dungeons. So, which means I have
Mhm.
to prep stuff, and that takes me forever. So, I'm a very slow game prepper. Scrat stole the words out of me mouth. Well, I mean, it was your whisper stone you made, so I was using what you gave me. I'm
Mhm.
gonna. Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. I don't have any really like foresty one shots.
I mean, I do have an exploration heavy one shot, which you could maybe reflavor. The
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Hunt of Mirdona. You could just replace the ice dragon with uh,
A
some sort
moss
of big
monster.
polar bear or is that too
Ooh.
big?
No.
Maybe like a young polar bear because you're hunting a young ice dragon before it becomes an adult, right? So it's a young polar bear.
Nah, full
And
size polar bear. Go big or go home.
in the one shot, you gotta choose one of three routes. Either directly through the mountains is the quickest, but also the most dangerous one, um,
I played that
or
one.
through the winter forest in the north. That's like the medium option, and then like the safer route through the valley where you have the two ogres with the goat.
Ice
Maybe it could
Wolverines.
just be like two predators to have like some sort of bug as a pet, and you see the bug instead of the
The
goat.
Predator roll past the vibe check. Yep, I know some people aren't going to like that re-roll basically for initiative, but if they can get it out of their mindset that like, no, you're not really rolling for initiative, you're rolling for a bonus. The ancient forest of
Includes creepy
forestiness.
trees, crumbling ruins, and of course bears.
So
Oh, the ancient. Yeah, the thing is, in something like Dungeons and Dragons or even Shinra World Shapers, if you would have to re-roll initiative every single round, like the combat is already slow enough, but here it's easy enough that you can afford that extra time investment,
yep,
especially since it adds this tug of war feeling to it.
yeah,
It's not just I go first. It's I can use my predator ability, or oh no, I can't even use karma.
and it's also just one side rolling too instead of each individual.
Yeah,
So
that too, right?
that helps.
I didn't feel like too slowed down by the
Yeah,
predator
well,
roll.
and I
I
think
like the mechanic.
like you were saying, it's got some weight behind that roll too. Instead of just seeing who goes first, it's like, oh man, I really need this roll to win. So
Yeah, with that major demon, aggressive demon,
yeah,
like I had like if I didn't win the predator roll, I was done for. I mean, at the end I was done for anyway, but still, you must roll before each attack. Oh no, that
ah,
sounds horrible. I mean, there's a reason why I removed like I just have static initiative in my system. Like I don't like it how it works in like traditional everybody rules. Initiative is horrible. It just slows down everything right when the action is about to start.
I really like the static initiative and world shapers because then the fast characters always get to be fast instead of
Mhm.
sometimes. Um,
Yeah, that's what I like. One big thing I wanted for Ishinakon World Shapers is that you can build every sort of character archetype, and you want if you want to do like the speedster that just like
mhm.
immediately acts, yeah, you can build that, and you can reliably pull that off.
EZD6 combat is fast enough that a whole new mechanic doesn't feel like a drag. That's a good point.
Hmm.
Remember when attack speed was a thing? Whoa. Not really. I don't think I played one like that. Is that an early D&D thing?
Uh, I don't know what he means with that. I'm surprisingly new on the blog. Yeah, I just played D&D 5th edition for 1 year, noticed that it's just total crap, and started doing my own game for 6 years.
Yeah.
I kind of like speed ran the whole building a huge game thing.
I'm biased, but Troika's initiative is my favorite. Well, how does it work? Because
That's a good
I
question.
actually kind of want to do a video on initiative systems. Not like saying, well, this is the better one. Just like, no, here's what I've experienced. And some pros and cons of each. But
Yeah.
I know I really like Ironbound, the Grimwoods games, but I don't care for the random initiative. It's just it uses a deck of cards, so it's completely random each time. There is no fast or slow build,
Mm.
and that can be kind of frustrating because like there's been several encounters and sessions we played where I was at the bottom of the turn order every time, and it's a random initiative each round too. So despite that constant shuffling, I was just always at the bottom. I was like, man, I just can't catch a break. And then last session, I was at the top the whole time. So it's like, okay, this is a little too everywhere for me. But that's what he likes, and that's what some other people like too. So it's just
Ah,
different strokes.
I,
Look
yeah,
up.
I now realize what he meant. Casters always went last, and martial were first.
Oh,
And if they hit the caster before the caster spells, it would interrupt their spells.
magic, missiles, and melee. Right? Isn't that the order?
Mm,
Or missiles, magic, and melee. That's the order you would go. Um,
mhm,
yeah, I've heard of that.
something like that. It's a bag of tokens for each side. The GM takes out a token till the one of uh, till the ont
The end of turn token is pulled
end of.
out.
Uh,
You can take that tokens to that. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
but yeah, I would agree. There is no perfect initiative system. You're always sacrificing something.
Right. And then there's also the setting to consider and the vibe you're going for. Sometimes
Mhm.
randomness, like Peasantry TTRPG, a fully random initiative probably makes sense. I don't know how they do it in that game, but that's a game that's
Actually,
very
I think
chaotic.
it's more of you just act if you think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, I remember, like, I played it once, and
I want to play it.
I played a flat earther because I rolled that. I had to be.
Every time you get attacked, you get to attack. So even when your tokens don't get pulled, you still do. Ooh, that's nice. I like that.
Ah,
And it
nice.
was separated by type of weapon. So like daggers and light weapons went first, and heavy two-handers last. Interesting.
Ooh,
That would be a
even
little
more
cumbersome.
detailed.
Um, but yeah, like some and that could be another fun video, right? Is making rules match your setting. And I think I talked about that with maybe Dave from Grimwood because he was working on yet another new system, and he just had this idea for a mechanic, and it was really cool. It was kind of this tug of war thing, and then he was trying to figure out this other stuff, and I was like, well, what's the vibe you're going for? Like, what's the setting? What makes sense? Like, this is a cool mechanic. Are you going to start with a cool mechanic and build a setting around it, or are you just going to come up with some cool mechanics and slap a setting beside it, and they're just kind of disjointed? So, do you want them to mesh or not? um, Troika keeps combat chaotic. AD&D was made by wargamers, and it shows.
To be fair, like, they didn't have any other examples, right? It evolved out of the wargamers genre. So I still, even though I'm pretty sure I would hate Advanced D&D if I actually played it, I respect it for they were the pioneers.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be honest, the first one who does something is usually not the best one to do it. That's like the generations afterwards that build upon the knowledge of the pioneers.
That's why I get really, really, really frustrated with a lot of video games. It's like, guys, you have had 30 plus years to figure this out. You should know how this works. Why does the NPC walk slower than I do? Or walk faster, depending on, when you're having to
Mm.
follow somebody. It's like, why is the speed not the same?
I think the reason why they do that is because if you don't follow it perfectly and it's the exact same speed, you make one mistakes and you cannot make up for it.
I
And
guess. But I mean, when you have two different walk speeds, you have a walk speed and your run speed. Your walk speed should match theirs. Like if you're doing that follow along while they're talking thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
because then if you fall behind, you can just run and catch up. But yeah, just little things like that. It's like, come on, guys, do better. ADD was enjoyable, all things considered. Well, as long as you had fun. I'm sitting here
I've mostly just
trying to think if there's anything about 5e I actually enjoyed.
advantage and disadvantage is a good mechanic.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
it's
one
it's
thing.
strange how many people hate that mechanic too. Like
Mm,
I've seen a lot of people that hate it. I was like, it's so simple and easy.
yeah. And like I think that's the one good game mechanic from D&D 5th edition, which is also why I included, but everything else has just so many problems. The stats are not balanced, the classes are not balanced, the spells are not balanced. Uh, the unconscious rogue keeps his AC. That makes no sense.
What's it called?
And
Not it's not fatigue. Exhaustion. The exhaustion system's really cool, but nothing uses it that I saw. Like nothing really takes
but it's hard
advantage
to
of it.
remember how it works.
Yeah, well, it's like 5 stages, but I mean, if you actually used it and stuff, it'd be very easy to remember. It's like, oh, you do these things, and you
Fair
gain
enough.
one rank of exhaustion. But more math
But yeah, I went
is
with
not as
a simpler version for my exhaustion. You get -1 to all your stats for each level of exhaustion. You reach exhaustion of 10, you did.
dead. It's a
Mm.
shame that no one reads the DMG. Well, it's also a shame it's a separate book from the player's guide.
Oh yeah, and the prices. They make a crappy game, and it's the most expensive one on the market. Thank you, Wizards of the Coast.
The old exhaustion or the new exhaustion? Well, I'm probably the new because I've only played 5e. It's just
He means, or they probably mean the 2044 versus the original. So point five, like fifth edition versus 5.5 edition.
oh,
The
well,
new ones
5e.
is just -1 to all rolls for each level of exhaustion you have.
Oh, that's dumb.
Where's my narrative influence? That's just numbers.
Well, that's barely
Numbers bad.
a punishment. I mean, unless it's much easier to get exhausted and harder to get rid of, then that could work very well. But yeah, 5e is what I was talking about. It seemed like a really neat mechanic that just did not get used in anything I saw. So
Yeah, and Ishan Ekon World Chairperson might. Am I talking too much about the game?
nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm about to wrap it up
You
anyway, but
don't
go
need
ahead.
to use exhaustion often if your crew eats enough, but you can make exhaustion builds. There are features where you can get exhaustion. And there is the endurance added feature, which allows you to basically ignore 3 levels of exhaustion. So it can make for some cool combos. I've made an exhaustion build. It was with the heroic combat lesser talent, so it was specialized on cinematic actions, and you can get 1 level of exhaustion to get 3 narrative momentum, which is enough for cinematic action, for example. But with heroic combat, you get more back. You get 4 extra. And then with this endurance adept, I could ignore up to 3. So I could generate a lot of narrative momentum, and I really needed it. It was awesome.
Oh, world shapers.
Sorry, I'm gonna stop. Is it
No, no,
Mortal
no. That's
Stone?
fine. You're here. It's your chance to promote. So there it is right there.
Advertising, advertising,
Here, I'm gonna put it right
advertising.
above your webcam here. There we go.
No, you have to shit on 5 feet. It is in the contract.
Yeah. I mean, I was doing
Uh,
that anyway, so.
there's a surprising amount of designers. Like, for example, this morning when I was in Peter's Discord group and they were just chatting, and like half of them were like, 5e 5th edition isn't such a bad game. And I was like, they all seem to agree. And I was like, no. I didn't say anything because I felt like I was just gonna like antagonize everyone. So, what are you talking about?
It's a very
It's a
divided
horrible
group.
game.
So
Like, there's almost no part of it that doesn't have at least one significant problem with it.
they're Call of
Uh,
Duty players of the tabletop world.
it's like calling yourself an anime fan if you've only watched Dragon Ball Z. But the difference is Dragon Ball Z is at least a good anime. Like the 5th edition isn't even a good tabletop RPG.
See, I'd say it's a terrible anime, but that's just me.
I mean, it's not the best anime, but it has its moments. Come on.
It does. It just if they reduced it by about 90%, got rid of all the
Okay, the
filler.
problem is okay, yeah, the
Yeah.
anime itself has like they're just staring at each other for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
because they
I
could
would
not.
say like the plot lines, why silly? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on there, and they introduced so much into the genre and all that. So
That's why I'm a fan of Dragon Ball Z Kai. You know, it cuts out all this unnecessary waiting, and it actually becomes watchable. Or read the manga.
I
But yeah,
watched a handful of the movies and enjoyed those because they didn't have all the filler. They just kind of got to the point. So those are good.
some of this.
5e does heroic fantasy well enough. Dragon Ball, bad anime. Those are fine. I know.
He said it, not me. I'm a fan. Okay. I can prove it. Where is it?
DBZ Abridged is where it's at.
That's one of several Dragon Ball Z games I own.
Okay, now the games, one of those, I think it's Budokai Tenchi 2 or however you say it. I played the heck out of that game.
Where are the other ones? Oh, you're right. I have a Wii. Yeah. There's another one. I actually started playing the games before I watched the anime because when I was like a kid, it was like it's the violent one. You only watch it if you're not a good boy. And I was like, I'm a good boy. I only watch Digimon. I love
Digimon.
Digimon.
Digimon. Digital monsters.
That music is horrible. Like the original music, like I especially like the German version because they took the music, but just with German singers. And maybe it's just nostalgia speaking, but I think it sounds better than the Japanese versions. And so much nostalgia. I love those songs. Wir werden Sieger sein. Wir haben
The
es
uh
drauf. Wir gehen's
the
nicht
Digimon
unter.
movie, the American soundtrack or anyway, it was really good. It was just a lot of popular songs at the time. So
Uh, yeah, like Digimon is a very nostalgic series for me. I
I
wasn't really
wish
allowed to watch TV during the week, but I was allowed to record some stuff. And the only things I
uh,
could record because of the limited space on the cassette was Digimon and Detective Conan. Like those are basically my TV childhood.
I wish Digimon would have gotten more popular than it did because it was more interesting than Pokemon. Like it had more going for it. The creatures
Series
were way it
definitely.
was see, and I hate to compare it to Pokemon because I know Digimon was trying to be Pokemon in its own way, but like at the same time they were still so different.
Digimon came
First
first.
it did, but when Pokemon started soaring, they started trying to ride those coattails and took a lot of inspiration. But
The anime was definitely much better. Like Pokemon was just like monster of the week, just pocket monster of the week,
mhm.
right? It didn't really have that much of an overarching story, but like Digimon, especially the first one, it was this big, epic, overarching stories, these epic enemies, battle for survival, and also surprisingly mature themes for a kids show. And the music, I know you Americans didn't get like the good music, but I just I love the music.
Well, speaking of music, there was that Pokemon album that came out of nowhere, To Be a Master, and like all the songs, well, not all the songs, but like half of them were very serious songs. Like you listen to the lyrics, it's like this is some really heavy stuff for children.
We should be reading the chat. The game was how we settled arguments between my cousins.
Yeah, and
Oh
what the
yeah, I
heck
think
did
I
the
should be the
U.S.
guy.
make with Saint Seiya? Here it was Knights of Zodiac, and it was awesome. In English, it was lame. I have no idea what you're on about. Um,
I think I've heard of the Knights of the Zodiac, but I basically don't know anything. Saint Seiya sounds familiar. I'm sorry. Like I do like some anime, but I'm not like weeaboo level of anime fan.
I say I've only seen a few. Um, Cowboy Bebop, of course. I really liked Steins Gate. I didn't care for the ending, but it was still pretty cool. Yeah.
I gotta admit, I like the the average shonen anime, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, of course, Fairy Tale, and all the good stuff, the classics. But I don't just watch shonen. I watch Death, um, Death Note. I watch
Death Note was good.
Coco High School, which is a comedy, and a couple of others. My favorite one is Mob Psycho 100. Favorite anime of all time. Have you watched that one?
Mm-mm.
Do you know what that is?
Mm-mm.
It's you know One Punch Man.
I've seen a few episodes. I want to watch the whole thing. So.
So Mob Psycho 100 is made by the same guy who drew the original One Punch Man manga, and in some sense, it's my dad is was a fan of mecha. Uh, but sorry, I was just reading the chat
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't want to skip them for 5 minutes again. Mob is fucking great. uh, censoring great. Yeah, and basically it has on the first watch it has a similar vibe, but it also goes in a different direction. It's about Mob, some school kid, which is born with insane psychic powers. He is like mega overpowered basically, but the strongest thing in that universe. Which, yeah, I know sounds very familiar, but he's also like awful at everything else. He's like in sports, he's horrible. Social interaction, he's horrible. He's not good looking. And and he doesn't even see his powers as something special. He wants to be like the cool kids. He wants to work on his weaknesses, and it's all about um, also about just having one thing which you're very good at, like that doesn't make you better than everybody else. That's also a big theme because there are a lot of psychics that think, oh, they're better than the normal humans, right? And of course Reagan, the master of mobs, is he's hilarious because he's a fake psychic. And he's kind of using mob to deal with actual spirits and exorcisms. And he's pretending like, oh, he's so powerful, and how he just keeps faking it, and how people keep thinking that he's a more powerful psychic than Bob. Like the whole series is hilarious, but surprisingly deep. Has some very emotional scenes, and the openings are awesome.
Well, that's required.
It's a coming of age story centered on the psychic kick, fantastic action, great characters, and dialogue. Yep. Did she is Zaki fight was a treat for me. Sorry, I'm bad with the word with the
Shimazaki.
names. I'm just gonna Google him really quick.
Well, I'm
Zaki.
gonna.
As soon as I see him, I'm pretty sure I will remember him. Uh, oh, that guy, the blind teleporting guy. Yeah, the finisher of that one was hilarious. I'm not gonna spoil it. Uh, but basically, he was like the third most powerful, or no, like the fourth most powerful psychic in the world, and I'm not gonna say it how it finishes because if you don't expect it, oh, it's pure gold. It's near the end of season 2, and the story's actually done. That's also a nice thing. It has 3 seasons, and I should stop.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna
Passion
wrap
is
it up.
taking over. I
Yeah,
need to talk about my favorite anime.
we're gonna close it up. So next week, I don't bank on a stream next week because I think I'm gonna have to prep some one shots, which means I'm gonna be looking for players to try this out on. Both ones that don't know EZD6 and ones that do know EZD6. So both will be valuable. So if I do a stream, it'll be me making a map for it or something. So
Mm.
Just watch that fight, Scrat. I'll take your word for it. But if the show's good, I mean, I can watch it too. So yeah, I will try and figure out what's going next week, and might depend. So spoiler alert for those who get through all the nonsense and make it this far. The editor I worked with a long time ago, on my first book, and did a really good job that I was happy with. The reason I didn't keep working with her is because she drifted from editing to start working on her own publishing house and building up a company and getting people to do full package editing. And that's where she is at now. And as a matter of fact, there's somebody I was trying to teach how to do some editing. She is now taken under their wing to train. Um, so that's how I'm getting back with her in all this. So all that to say, she's trying to dip into the TTRPG community some too. So I actually have a meeting with her next week, talk about editing TTRPG books and whatnot. I might take on some work. Don't know. Might just teach her the ropes. But see ya, Jordan. Um, so yeah, that's what I'll be getting into next week. That is going to determine how things go in the following weeks. But Moss and Stone will continue to be worked on. I'm going to try and get some one shots put together. Uh, Probably do what Peter did, make about 3 of them and just run them constantly with different groups. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But until then, we'll see y'all later. So say bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Well, that's not bye, YouTube, but it was bye. So I'll take it.
Bye, YouTube.
There we go.